care. Just a little chat, a little 10-15 minute chat about the Reds and the lack of transfers, the lack of transfer rumours even, never mind anything else. A few weeks ago, the Euros are over. Congrats to Spain on winning the Euros. Deserved it in the end, didn't they? England a little bit unlucky, but you'd have to say Spain with a better team in the tournament and therefore deserve it and win it. Wow. Slot training in pre-season training. Mo Salah, the king of Egypt, is back in training too. The boys are back in town. A lot of players won't come back for the pre-season trip to the States next week. Liverpool, of course, are in the US of A. I think they play Arsenal and United and Real Betis over in the States. It's only conditioning. It's only about getting players ready for the new season. The big kickoff, of course, is in about a month's time at Portman Road, newly promoted Ipswich Town. Will not be an easy game. So that's what it's all about. It's about getting the players conditioned and ready to rock for the new season. I don't really care about, pre-season games results. They lost 1-0 to, Preston North End the other day, closed session behind closed doors at Kirby training ground, but not too worried about it. It's all about, it's all about winning the games. It's all about playing the games. It's about conditioning. It's about staying fit and being ready for the big kickoff. That's all about. But we do need new players in. We do need players in. There's been a lot of crap, chat, a lot of rumours, a lot of stuff going on. Stuff will happen. The team, the club, the manager is looking for fresh blood. Something will happen. I'm expecting at least 3 players in. The big question is who leaves. Does Mo Salah stay? Is a year left? Trent is a year left. Van Dijk is a year left. Do they stay or do they go? All go for free next year. You would like them to sign new contracts, but see what happens. I'm sure Michael Edwards, Julian Ward, Richard Hughes are all working hard behind the scenes. So don't panic just yet. We do need players, and I believe we will get players. Been a while before we sort it out, I would gather. Yep. Hello, Dave. Lads, I haven't seen you for ages. It's DHTV. Hit the like, hit the share. Let's go. Look. What age am I? 51, baby. 51 going on 20. But as I say, look, just a still here, just a live. As I say, watching the Euros, enjoyed the Euros. Congrats to Spain and stuff like that. But it's all eyes. It's all eyes on Arne Slot. It's all eyes on Liverpool. Getting back for that big kickoff at Ipswich in about 4 weeks' time at Portman. Cannot wait for that new season, a new era, new players, hopefully at Liverpool too. Pat Murphy, how are you, bro? Hopefully you're well. Look pretty much. It's got the new haircut there. A bit grey, but at least I still have hair, I suppose, which is very, very important. I reckon most of them will stay. I think they'll all stay. Mark Forrest. Yeah, Mark. Well, I hope you all stay, to be fair, but I want to add, we need a centre half. We need a centre mid, think, and we need a centre forward or a winger. He does like his winger slot. Arne Slot likes his wingers. There's no doubt about it. I can see a winger. A guy that can play anywhere, like a 4-3-3, that he does like playing. And we all know that he likes a 4-3-3. Hi Dave, do we need to sell before we are buying anyone? Says Alan. Look, we have money. We definitely have money there, balancing books and doing this and all this type of thing. We have money. There's money there, no excuses. Manager in, I'm sure the manager's given his list to Richard Hughes and stuff like that. And Johnny Hittinga, I hope we're pronouncing his name right, ex-Everton player, Dutch. The Dutch man has come in as assistant coach to Arne Slot as well, so that's going to be interesting. And he knows where's his side because, of course, he played for Everton. So he'll slot in nicely there, you would think. The Dutch man, Johnny, welcome to the club. But look guys, I knew it would be a strange season. I really did. I knew. I think James Pearce said it a few weeks ago. It'll be a quiet enough window. It all depends on who's going to leave. I mean, we have the base of the foundation of a really good squad. Klopp left us in an unbelievable position. A lot of young lads coming on. Ben Doak as well coming up through. He's in the pre-season. He played at the weekend against Preston North End and that 1-0 loss. But look, I'm not worried about our lines. I'm not worried about anything like that. I want conditioning. I want the players to be ready for the big kickoff against Ipswich Town. That's all I really care about. Oh, all right, you don't want to lose against United or Arsenal in the States in a few weeks' time. Of course you don't. Even against Tiddlywinks. A Monopoly game. But realistically, it's about staying injury-free. It's about being able to hit the ground running for the new season. I want fresh blood in. Of course we want fresh blood in. We want fresh blood in, as I say, 2 or 3. But I want quality. All quality players. Carl is in as well. Domestic Butler, how are you, bro? Hopefully you're well. Hit the like, hit share, give us a sub, shows your card. New season incoming. Gonna have the live shows at least once a week, pre-season, you know, looking at the games when the pre-seasons to get going with Ivan and of course with Keith, hopefully on board, Jack Mack, and doing all the boys back and ready to rock and roll. It's being quiet because I'm getting the apartment done up at the moment. I can't show you behind me because the kitchen is pulled out, the floors are pulled out, everything's quite chaotic and crazy, but hopefully by next week it will be cush and cozy. So I've had a busy summer, as I say. So concentration from now on, from next week on, is on LFC on Instagram and on X as well at Dave's LFC chat. But I think Slot is already playing catch up after yesterday's DHTV. I presume you mean Euro down to United and Urgart. Is that name the Uruguayan? Look, all teams are going to be better. United will be a lot better than they were last season. There's no doubt about it. They can't be any worse, can they? I mean, Arsenal are strong. We know how strong they are. City will be strong. We know how City are strong. We have got to go. Spurs, Chelsea, even Aston Villa. Villa being the Champions League is with us as well. We'll all be stronger. And Liverpool know that. The committee know that. I'm sure FSG know that. Don't panic just yet. Too early to panic. Are our owners cheap, says Carl? Well, that's been thrown at them a few times, hasn't it? That has been thrown. Not the versus Preston 1-0. I wouldn't worry about it. The HTV. Liverpool a few chances. I've seen the highlights. It's a pre-season, lads. It was mixed team, young lads. Katie Gordon, Ben Doak. I'm not worried about it one bit. More worried if someone got a big injury. That's what I really would be worried about. Main thing is we've got to keep the core, keep our best players, and bring in 2 or 3 bits of quality under the new manager and rock and roll. And I believe we'll be okay. I believe we will be okay. Back in the Champions League as well. Huge season incoming. But that game at Ipswich is huge because it's never easy. I mean, newly promoted teams, the crowd, you don't want to be at a newly promoted team in the first 2 or 3 games. Liverpool, a 12:30 kickoff as well. I mean, couldn't be much worse, but we've got to show up and we've got to be ready to rock and roll. So as I'm saying, keep it up pre-season, keep an eye on the results, keep an eye on players. Obviously, transfers and rumours. Something could come out of left field as early as next week. Something could come out. You're talking about Rabiot and all this. We've been linked to him for about 4 or 5 years, to be fair. But it could be someone no one's even talking about. It could be someone totally left field and go, wow. Like a Fabinho. Remember that time when Fabinho was on the plane? No one even had heard, playing for Monaco at the time. And bang, deal was done. It could be something like that with Liverpool. So let's hope it is a few times, not just once, 2, 3 times or more. But I believe we will. I got moved till 12:32, says Mark Forrest. I know, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Trent Fee and Salah are running those contracts down so they can go for free. What good club does that, says Carl? Well, I know they're in contact and in chatting to the agents. I know VVD wants to stay. Depends what Liverpool are offering him, of course. Trent, a lot of rumours about Trent going to Madrid. True, false, can't see it personally. I think he signs a new contract, a long-term contract, possibly in the next week or 2. He's been away with England, the Euros, even though he didn't really kick a ball, but you know what I mean. I know Van Dijk wants to stay. Dutchman, like, you know, Slot coming in as well. Trent's a scouser. Salah, the big one for me, but he was back in training early. He played against Preston at the weekend. The new haircut, of course. The new slim trim. Most ultimate professional. I think it's too early for him to retire and go to Saudi Arabia. I really do. I'm hoping he signs a contract. Only a year left. You don't want to lose these 3 players to a free next season. That is a lot of money to lose on frees. No chance. But that's why they're working on it. Are we hearing Boston Red Sox are unhappy too? Maybe. The England game. Yeah, I think the English game with Klopp and the refs, says Mark, just play too much football, lads. Play far too much football, and Klopp did not like that. Forget about the half-12 kickoffs, which is too much football. And in Europe and all that type of thing, it's just crazy. Would you make the players stay on the bench if they won't re-sign a new contract, says Carl? Most of that, Trent and Van Dijk, we want them on the pitch, don't we? They're in the starting 11. Most of this, they're going to be like nearly a quarter of the team, basically. So, I don't know. It's a tricky one. Agents involved and stuff like that. I'm sure they all want to stay if Liverpool offer decent contracts, you know. It's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. I mean, what, 3/4 a week? Something like that. Van Dijk's on huge money. Trent's on huge money. It's a lot of money, but you've got to keep your best players to have any chance of doing anything next year. I think we've got to keep those three. We've got to keep those three. Definitely two of those three. Or we've no chance, I don't think, no matter who you bring in. So, let's just, let's not panic. Just don't panic. There's plenty of time in the window. I'm just really coming on here to say I'm still here. I'm still alive. FC chats, a lot of videos to income. As I say, I'm getting stuff done in the apartment at the moment. It turned upside, it's like a building site for the last few weeks. I've been on holidays watching the Euros. Pre-season's around the corner now. The boys are back in training, but the actual pre-season tour is next weekend in the States and slotted course. So it should be interesting. Really, really interesting. They play United, Arsenal, Real Betis, so they're interesting games as well. So let's keep an eye on that. And as I say, I'll be back with, a bit of chatting about midweek with the boys, Keith and Ivan, very, very soon. So hit the like, hit the share for the new season. The slot era has begun on Dave's. Would you make no point, Carl? You're just cutting off your nose. It might cost us a season. Yeah, it would. DHTV, you're absolutely right. They're three of our best players. No chance they're staying on the bench. Absolutely no chance. Dad's Army, don't panic, says Alan. But as I said, Klopp had been rumoured with the England job. Can't see it. He's enjoying life though, Klopp, isn't he? He's at the tennis. He's at the Euros. He's at concerts. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. And why not? 9 years of intenseness. And even before that with the Mainz, a rest, a few months off with your family, doing the things you wish and dream that you could do. He has the money to do it, by the way. And hopefully he enjoys himself. He will be, but he won't leave football. He'll be back in at some stage. But as he said, he won't come back as a Premier League manager. Maybe the German international job, something like that. Or some job in Germany. But he won't come back to the Premier League. No chance. Be a real start to see what needs to change. I'm sure their style will change under Slot. It's a similar style, Mark. I mean, and Chris Pajak got slapped. I'd seen in the interview a few weeks ago, Slot's first interview, and he started talking about the 4-3-3, and it's more of a 4-2-3-1 and all this. And Slot basically said, no, it's a fluid 4-3-3, baby. That's what it is. Similar to Klopp's. Very attacking, gets back into shape when it's defending, aggressive, Gengen press mark too, all that type of thing. Very, very similar. Very, very similar, but different, basically. Slot's version of 4-3-3. So let's see. That's why I'm interested to see players playing in what positions and stuff like that. The likes of Gakpo had a very good Euros with Holland. I think he'll flourish under Slot. Dutch manager, Dutch man, even Gravenberg probably as well. Dutch backroom staff. And my mate, of course, John Ochterberg has gone over to El Effeta with Stevie G during pre-season camp as we speak. So keep an eye on John. Did a video a few weeks ago as well. Check that out in Dave's LFC Chats. Liverpool's ex-goalkeeping coach as well. So, as I say, guys, a lot more videos, a lot more chat to come. It's just a quick video just to say I'm still here. I'm still here on Instagram, on X, on YouTube. And there'll be a lot more videos to come. So another 2 or 3 minutes before we go. Hit the like, hit the share. Let you'd like to see on content. What time is GMT in England? But people like American people that watch it, Indian people that watch it, and Africa and Asia and stuff. What time would suit? Like, is the 6, 7 o'clock chat with Keith? Just trying to juggle everything, isn't it? Try to get the right time. Probably not ideal. It would be live for the half hour or an hour. So let's see going forward. But comments down below. It's always good to hear you guys. I want to suit you too. I don't want you eating your dinner, watching me on a television or on a laptop or on your phone. When a half an hour later you could say, I could have sat down with a beer or a cup of tea. Bang. Stuff like that. I'll get a few people more involved who want to come in live on a live show. You can come in, say hello and chat and thoughts and stuff. And if rumours break and players come in, it'll be here on Dave's LFC Chats. I'll do a quick short, I'll do a video, a reaction, stuff like that. The pre-season games as well. Maybe even a watch along to 1 or 2, and a lot more watch alongs hopefully in the new season as well for the new season. I can't wait for it. Arne Slot, can't wait for it. The player, and let's hope a few players come in the door. FSG, get your checkbook out. Spend. As John W. Henry would say. 7 p.m. is perfect for me, says Carl. Yeah, perfect for me. 7:30 is perfect for me. Obviously, I'm in work. Come home, bit of dinner, shower. It's be 6:30, nearly 7 by the time I'm ready to rock. So between 7 and 8 is sort of the perfect window for me. We'll keep it at that for now. So I will do some maybe Thursday with Ivan and Keith. They're away on holidays. I think Ivan's still away on holidays. Guys come back. The Pre-season games get rocking. Premier League starts, back in the Champions League, baby, as well. So really interesting, exciting season forward to. New management, new style, new backroom staff. Hopefully, a few new players too. Thanks for popping in. Hit the like, hit the share. On the road to 12k, over 11k, guys. Thank you very much to all you. But a new season I'm looking forward to, and I hope you are. Stay safe. Talk soon. Cheers, guys. A lot more to